Hello everyone and welcome back to our video. Unfortunately, today's video will be the last lesson of Photoshop as the issue of some people doesn't have Photoshop and they have to pay money. So unfortunately we'll stop here, but let's have a last lesson about Photoshop. Before we get started, let's just look at what we have did. So we learned how to create a new project. We talked about panels, tools, movement, and we learned how to customize workspace, how to crop background and how to crop images. We learned about layers such as order of working like that. We also learned drawing tool, shape tool, text tool, clone tool, and how to export image, colors like RGB or gradient, how to mask, how to use adjustment layers like level, curves, black and white, hue and saturation. We learned about more tools such as painting bucket, dodge and burn, spot healing, and patch tool. And today's video we're going to get deeper and going to end with some nice project. So let's create a new file. Create a new file button and then press custom like this, and I'll bring one image that will help us today. And here's our image. It's a nice picture of a beach, so we'll just resize it. Let's just resize our thing like this. And then first, today's first topic is contents aware fill. So you might want to delete these things, these trees, and some of these peoples or some of the buildings. So we can use contents aware fill right here. So let's use our lasso tool, which selects the part of the image you want. So when you have clicked it, and then just drag it around the image or around the parts you want to delete. So I will use here. So as much as you can, just do as small as you can, like this, I guess. So before we use contents aware fill, be careful for this smart object. So if it's smart object, it won't work. This contents aware fill will not work. So right click on the image of the smart object and click rasterize layer, and then you'll see there's no mark anymore. And when you selected it, edit contents aware fill, and it'll take you to here, and there'll be lots of things that you can use. So let me explain what this green area and other area is. So if you see that green area, it means it'll take the pictures from here, green areas, images from here, and use it to cover this place. So this is the preview. Look, we had this green area and this one thing, and it's gone. It's totally gone. So when I press apply, when you have any changes, so when you press OK, boom, my things are gone. It's perfect. So let me delete this small place, small land. Let me do this again, as small as you can make it. Sorry, I will just do once more because I had some mistakes. I guess this much is enough. Yes, and then edit, generative contents aware fill, and boom, now as we see, our island is gone right here, and this place has changed to no more sand. Let's press OK. Boom, it's gone. and some of the places are like still bad. So in this case, we can use patch tool we learned before. So choose patch tool, and let me select the place to change, and I will move it. Let me find somewhere that is simple like this. I don't like it. Let me do it again. Bring it somewhere here. Select this place, bring it here. This, like, we did again like this. I think this one is enough here, and you can even do here. Like this place is a little bit curvy. Bring it, so I'll bring it here, and I'll move it here. And nice. It's a little bit still bad, but no problem. And I think that's all now. So I've got a nice thing. So that's all for the contents aware fill. And now we're going to generative AI. So generative AI is a new feature of the Photoshop, and you might not have it because if your version is too low or like that. So let me tell you how to use it. So I want to add a little surfing boat here, a large surfing boat. So then I can use lasso tool to select the place to add it, and right click on this thing, and then use generative fill. Click it, and then you can use whatever you want. Surfing, blue surfing board, no, red surfing board, and click generate. Then it will take a few seconds or a few minutes as long. So let's see. And it's all done. So there's a large surfing board. So if you don't like it, you can use in variations. There are other options, but I don't like any of them. Let me do it again once more. So they're like this. Just this time I'm going to use this scale tool, and right click, generative fill, surfing board. Let me wait for it. And it's almost done. Yes, we got a surfing board, I guess. It's not still very good, so the problem might be this one. Let me just go back, shift Z, Ctrl Z. I'll go back and use this. Maybe the problem is because of this. Yes, because I had the generative fill, it didn't look very nice. Yes, I think this one is enough, and I'm going to add a Statue of Liberty. No, let me other statue, some nice statue. Statue of oh, stone statue of shark. Generate. Let me see. And if I see there's shark, but the problem is it's too large. So let me see. Hmm. But I don't really like this, so I will just move this here and I will do it once more. Sorry. Shark stone statue. Full body. Generate. I don't know why, but stone statues are not here. Still, it's so bad. So let me do it once more. Stone shark statue. I think AI should be improved more in order to use this. Hmm. Yes, finally, stone statue of the shark. Yes, I like this one. I love this. It's cute. So, if I want like some other AI generative, you can use it as you want. And the next one we are going to learn is filters. So you might be thinking, we already have lots of things. Why do we need filter? So filter, you might want it for to make it your image look cooler or warmer like that. So let's get started. So let me select this beach at Fort, and you might be wondering how to use it. So click on filter, and we can use convert for smart filters, and if you do this your image will convert it to smart object. The other way of doing this is right clicking and pressing convert to smart object. So just again filter, and there will be free rendered filters for you such as blur, average blur like this. Let me hide other things which is not really good. And how about filter blur, filter pixelate, like such as max radius. Just I will leave it. Okay, it will change to filter like this. Filter blur gallery, field blur, and if I choose any place to blur, it will be blurred like this, and just press OK in order to confirm it. But I don't like this. Filter, noise, this packle, and as you see, before and after, it looks more nice. So filters are really useful. You can use everything you want, such as there be or other stylized such as emboss. Emboss will make it like a thing on the cave arts like that. So you can enjoy filters as much as you want. Let me just use filter pixel render dessert wave. Let me see how wavy it is. So wavelength, I'm going to control it. Like this will be enough, I guess. Yes. And now you can control any wave like this, any images like this, and if you see your latest used filter will appear at the top of the filter, so you can use it as much as you want. So, and before we get on to the next one, I have of uses of filter or so. So let me bring an image of banana, and here's our banana. So I want to blur a part of this other backgrounds. So in order to use this, you can just go to filter again. Mine is already smart object, so I will just directly do it. Go to blur gallery and use field blur. So this will directly blur everything here, but you can control this, like if you go near anything, the things will appear. So this icon your cursor will change to some pinpoint like this, and you can click on the thing that you want to unblur. For me, this one, and press shift. This one, press shift, and also the knife. This one, this one. So blur, you can just change it directly like this, or you can drag this here. And I'm going to try here, unblur here, unblur here, unblur here, 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 and you can control it like this as much as you want if you get used to it. And if you have other places to blur, you can use this opposite way. You can just increase here, and here I'm going to decrease here. Here I'm going to increase. Here I'm going to decrease. Here I'm going to increase. Here I'm going to decrease. So you might take a time to get used to it, but when you get used to it, you can create a nice image, such as like movie, like there's some places they have that. Yes, you can do something similar to that. So I'm just doing everything I can to make it look nice, and that's all. So I've got lots of points, but I think this is pretty okay. So I'll press OK, and boom, this banana image. And now we're going to get into advanced text. So let me delete here, I will just hide it and press T to open the text, and I will just click here anywhere I want and type wavy beach. And my color is bad, so I'm going to change the colors to, and I'm going to add a stroke. I think this one is enough. I'm going to increase the text size. And now let me try. So I've got the wavy image, and I want to make this text wavy like it is in the written. So in order to use that, just select everything, all your words, and press this little icon. And then there will be warp text. So style, you can choose anything you want, such as arc, arc lower, arc upper, arch, verge, shell lower, shell upper. So I taught this before, so I'm just going to use wave. And here you are, the waves are here. And you can even do more specific settings here, such as bend, how much bending it will be, horizontal deceleration. I'm going to put it 0, vertical deceleration, I'm going to put it 0. Okay, and here it is. So I've got a wavy thing, and I want this to be some more other thing. So in order to do that, just press this one, and there will be other options. So here it is the most important things. You can use how the matrix or optional the things will be there, and even the line spacing between them, and even the word spacing, such as if I turn this a little bit on, a little bit longer, and if I have two lines and I increase here, the text between the text will get longer like this. If I use this, it'll be combined like that. So let me just move it to here like this, and then you can even control the size or length of the thing. You can even move this. Okay, and you can even make it bolder by your own method by pressing this little icon, italic, and like more thicker all capitals, small capitals, and even superscript or subscript. This underline and middle line, such as like this. So I like middle line, and I'm going to choose other language if I want, but I'm going to use English still. Let me find English. And that is all for this text. So you can just move it anywhere you want. Here I'm going to duplicate this by art. No, let me just use another method. This time I'm going to use the rectangle tool, and I'm going to create a little rectangle here. And here it is our rectangle. So double click here, layer style, strokes. I like this black still, so maybe the fill should be this color. Not bad. And if you have a shape and you bring your text cursor here, you will see that cursor changes slightly different. Press it and you can directly write on the text. I will write here by I will like GLTC, and you have to set all the settings here because it might be different now. So let me just change them as I had to. I'll size them up. And now it's all done, and I can change the things you want if you have more changing. I will open transform. There's nothing to do. I think this one is okay, but I'm going to move this a little bit down. Perfect. And even there's another way. Let me just create a rectangle first. Another rectangle. Bring it up. Text. And I will bring this at the lines of the rectangle. Click it. And you can create a vertical text such as I will just write it 1010. And you can make a slightly something like this, which can be useful. So I'm just making and you can use line spacing for this. This can be useful if I do like this. Yes, I guess this one is good, and I'm going to put it here. So actually the things will not be same layer. It will be slightly different layers, it will be separated layers, but anyway, we can use this. That's not bad. And now we're going to use all the things we learned to create one project. And now we're going to create a new file. We're going to make it, let me think, 1280 create. and I'm going to bring some few images, so wait for me. So here are a few images I brought, such as Safari, lion, and isolated dog. Just going to press OK to bring it because this is not an original file, a different file, so forget the thing that appeared before. So first, I'm going to use mask to combine these two. Before that, let me just use our quick selection tool to cut this line. So this time we're going to do something slightly different. Select the out surface, select outside, and delete it. Or you can use this object selection tool to choose this guy. So you can do the ways I showed you or other thing. So right now I got this one, and boom, I got this. I'm going to bring him a little bit here, a little bit here, and I'm going to use eraser tool now to delete his feet. Like this, I guess enough. And to make it more nice, we're going to use, where was it, blur tool. Use this like this. And at the end or so, we're going to use blur tool to make him more realistic and in the one place. I like here, and then we'll bring our dog here. And before that, let me just delete other parts, convert it, so that I can see what's going on. Such as these parts, I'm going to delete. For easy, I'm going to bring it here. And that's all. Let me resize this, use mask. Layer mask. And then I'll draw a black. Beside here. We have to do it slowly from here. Be careful for that and press Alt. One by one, slightly. Use eraser to delete the parts that are not very good. And again, this tool to make more. No, I don't like it, please. Yes, we've got something really cute. Going to delete here. I've got a nice dog-faced lion. Nice. And let us crop here the edges. Hmm, I don't like this car right here. So what I'm going to do? So first, let me use contents aware fill. So here, as small as I can. Sorry, I do again because I had some mistake. You have to repeat it a lots of times if your result is not good. That is the Photoshop. Right click, contents aware fill. Oh, sorry, I didn't choose this image. And again, contents aware fill. Before that, let me rasterize it. There's so much things to do. Rasterize. Where is it? Yes. Right click, contents aware fill. And I don't really like how it looks, so I will use tools to change it. I will delete giraffes because if giraffes are included, they are going to copy giraffe. I'll also delete some of the trees because if we copy the tree, we have some problem with that. I want them to only copy the thing. Okay, not bad. And I'm going to press OK, and boom, our things are gone, but also some of the tree parts are gone. So this time we can use our this clone tool. So let me clone it here like this slightly. You might be thinking, oh, this looks terrible. Yes, it indeed looks terrible, but we can use all the information we learned to fix it. Oh, wait, let me just go back to our thing. Contour. I got the problem. So before that, let's show only this part, and we're going to crop here. Using this lasso tool, we are going to crop this part, copy paste, and we got a layer now. So this layer will help us out. This is our tree, and if we copy this part with clone tool and paste it, you'll think it's a bit strange. Yes, it indeed looks strange. But you know what? We are going to use our patch tool to change how it looks. And then we're going to use our eraser tool again to make it look simpler. I think this is nice. I'm going to use blur tool once more. And nice, we've got a nice tree. Let me use generative AI right here. And for generative AI, we can add more trees. More trees. And it'll take a few minutes again to generate a new trees. Let me see. Okay, we've got a nice more trees, but let's look more. They all look similar. Let me add more trees array. So I'm going to choose all this land. Now contents area fills array. I did a mistake again. Generate film. More tight trees to tight paste trees, and it'll take few minutes. Yes, I got more trees now. Yes, I like this part. Boom, I've got a nice trees, and what we're going to do, we're going to add some polygons, custom shape tool, and we're going to add a tree, a small trees this time, such as this. We're going to fill it with green thing, and nice, maybe here also, like this, like with small things you can make it nice. Yes, I think this much is enough, and we're going to draw write the text. Safari from another word. I'm going to give style to it, barge, band, this much only, and right here, give some layer effect, stroke. This time I'm going to give some special strokes such as this, and then I'm going to give them drop shadow, but shadow this time will be distance will be shorter, size will be shorter, spread will be stronger, angle will be like this, or like this. Outer glow, let me use some other greenish color. No, blue maybe. Yes, blue is red. Yes, red looks good. So red color, opacity spread will be like this, size will be like this. I like this, and let me move it here. Ctrl T, size up, Safari from another word. I'm going to delete this thing. Maybe more line spacing between them, like 100. Yes, I like 100. What should we add now? Some drawings, such as like this water thing. Like we're going to change this to blue. We're going to add this. I'm going to add a new layer first. Add this, like this color. I like it. Some pink color for the giraffes, like this. If you don't like this, you can change the things as much as you want. And I'm going to do like this, not like this, maybe heart shaped. Heart, yes, heart is very good. Yes, that's good. And I'm going to use patch tool again. for this part. Oh, I have to select this thing, this part. Selection here, move it this place, and also here, move it like this whole space, move it here. I like it. I like how it looks. So to export this, Ctrl Alt Shift W, export to your place. I will name this Lovely Safari. So let's review. So in today's video we learned about contents aware fill, AI generating filters, and advanced text, filled blur. So we didn't learn a lot because we used our time to review. So but it's still nice, and we're going to look at again in another video, which will be some free Photoshop like that, as Canva or other website things such we did as for the Premiere Pro and CapCut. So please wait for our new video and see you in the next lesson. Bye.